So we're getting to that time of year where buzzwords like manifesting and manifestations and visions and all that kind of stuff is coming to the forefront. One, because it's the end of the year, and I think we're starting to look back on what did work, what didn't work, what we accomplished, maybe what we haven't accomplished yet, while thinking about what we want to create in the new year. And that's, of course, if you go by the Gregorian calendar, there's a lot of different timelines that you could be subscribed to, but I'm talking about the Gregorian one where January 1st is the new year. So there's a lot of reviewing and there's a lot of thinking about what we want for the future. And so these buzzwords like manifestation and manifesting and timeline jumping and all this stuff comes into the forefront. And sometimes I just don't think there's a comprehensive conversation around what it actually looks like and what it means to manifest or to create our reality or to do this timeline jumping where we go from one part of our life, one chapter, and we literally jump to a new reality. For me, my experience, all of this always needs to be trauma informed. So while we're creating the new and while we're visualizing and thinking about what we want for this new reality, how we want to feel, what we want to do, who we want to be around, all these things, we also have to keep in mind that blocks are naturally going to come up. There are going to be things from our past, from our present, somatically in our body that are going to naturally come up when we start to expand, when we start to think about what it is that we want for ourselves in the future. Of course, we're going to run into limiting beliefs. Of course, we're going to run into things that have maybe stopped us before. And what I think sometimes is missing from the conversation is how do we actually move through that so we don't gaslight ourselves and just try to think ourselves into manifesting or think ourselves into our next reality while completely stepping over all of the things that are showing up that are blocking us. For one, it actually probably slows us down, and two, it doesn't really create compassion, it doesn't really create healing, and we start to then bring that stuff into the future with us, which is kind of not the point. We're trying to create something new. So we need to let go of the things that stop us, need to let go and release the things that show up. One, for our own mental health, for our energetic cleansing, as well as what we're creating in the future. So today's tapping is around manifesting and perhaps some of the blocks that come up when we are thinking about what we do want to manifest, when we are thinking about the new vision that we have for ourselves. So whether or not you have a vision is totally fine. You can just think about manifesting in general and see what shows up for you. When I say manifesting, when I say new reality, things of that nature, just noticing what happens in the body. And if you do have a vision or you're working on a goal, you can bring that to the forefront and you can start to just sense into some of the sensations and the feelings that might be there, maybe some of the reasons why you haven't accomplished it yet. Keep in mind, divine timing is a real thing, but for now, just notice maybe some of the phrases that come into your head or some of the experiences that you have already had around this vision and goal that are challenging, that have seemed to kind of stop you. So we'll use this quick video to release some of those things and kind of create a new blueprint for ourselves moving forward so that we have a stronger foundation and we have new beliefs and new ideas of what's possible while we're creating this new vision, this new reality for ourselves. So go ahead and start tapping on the side of the hand. And again, if you're new to tapping, I do have some videos that will walk you through what tapping is, how it works, what it's doing for you. I'm not going to get into that now, but you can go ahead and check out some of my earlier videos. And you can go ahead and start tapping on the side of the hand. And as always, if what I'm saying does not resonate, please feel free to throw it out and say what does resonate for you. Tapping works best when it's your words, when it's your thoughts and your beliefs, your experience. So tapping on the side of the hand, you can repeat out after me out loud or either in your mind. Even though I have this vision for myself and for my life, and I really want it to happen, but I'm experiencing some challenges, maybe some setbacks and limiting beliefs. And I'm open and willing to acknowledge my full experience and release some of this energy today. And again, on the side of the hand, even though I have this vision for myself and for my life, and I really want to manifest it, but I seem to come up against challenges, limiting beliefs. Maybe I lose focus or lose energy, and I'm just not sure how to get it done. I'm open to honoring myself and honoring my experience exactly as they are. And I'm open to creating a new blueprint for myself today. And last time on sleight of the hand, even though I have this really amazing vision for myself in my life, and I really want it to happen, and I might be feeling frustration or stagnancy, or maybe even some defeat because I haven't seen it happen yet. I choose to honor myself and all of my emotions, and I'm open to releasing some of this today and creating a new experience for myself, my vision, and my experience of manifesting today. And go ahead and tap on that eyebrow point. I have this vision. Moving to the side of the eye, I have these goals and these desires. But I feel some setbacks. Sometimes I feel some challenges and some limiting beliefs. Just even thinking about my vision. And while I really love the idea of manifesting, it feels really overwhelming sometimes. Maybe I hear certain phrases come up in my head like, I'm not worth it. This will never happen. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough resources. And just tap here and just notice what are the limiting beliefs or the emotions that start to pop up when you think about this vision, when you think about this dream that you have. And it can be as little or as big as feels comfortable or right for you. Moving to the collarbone. And just say out loud, I feel when I think about manifesting this dream. And if you feel excitement, that's also fine. I'll also acknowledge that. Moving to the top of the head, repeating after me. I acknowledge any challenging emotions or sensations in my body. Moving to the eyebrow point. And any limiting beliefs that tell me that manifesting this is not possible. I give these emotions and these beliefs a voice. Not to emphasize them. Moving underneath the nose. But to release the charge and the grip that they've had on me in my experience of manifesting. Moving to the chin. And I start to create a new blueprint, a new script for myself. That supports my dream and my vision. And acknowledges the truth, which is that what I want also already wants me. The truth is that I am totally worthy of this dream and this vision. Or else it wouldn't be a part of my desires. So, yes, I can acknowledge the fear, the anxiety, the doubt. I can make space for those. But I can also make space for some other beliefs. Which is that everything is working out for me. Which is that I am worthy of my dreams and my desires. That I'm moving towards this even with the baby steps. That even if it's not all happening right now, all at once, doesn't mean that I'm not moving forward. I can trust my timing. I can trust my process. I can surrender to the fact that there are forces much bigger than me also supporting me and my timing. And I can rest knowing that I can do what I know I can do and nothing more. And leave the rest to whatever I believe in. Maybe I can tell myself I am capable. I am smart enough. My dreams matter. And I acknowledge and release the blocks that have told me otherwise. The more I tap and release, I make space to reprogram a new experience, a new reality for myself. So that my dreams and my visions come with much more ease and much more joy. Because I'm worth it. You can go ahead and stop tapping and take a deep breath in and release. And usually I would tell you to check in with a number to see if the intensity of how you were feeling went up or down during that little tapping session, but we didn't create a number before. So you can just check in with yourself, see how you're feeling now, and just notice if any of the things that I said or any of the things that came up for you maybe got a little activated. So the stuff that felt a little tender, maybe some of the phrases around what you feel like is stopping you, if any of that felt particularly activating, you can always do this video again, or you can go deeper on that phrase, or you can work with a practitioner such as myself or many other EFT practitioners who are trained to help you work through some of that stuff, because your dreams matter. We need them. And just trust your journey, trust it's happening. All of the blocks, all the challenges are part of it. And now you have a tool to help you work through it. So happy manifesting, and see you soon.